His game plan is to use his speed.
Well, we hope not.
The Brewers came up with a hand. That's great.
At Lords to look ahead at this first test.
And I'm sure he's very grateful.
How do the Wizards plan to defend him?
Well, I don't get a break man. Cold.
Of course, 50 Cent here. I gotta go talk to Danica Patrick. Good to see you.
Toskala with the enormous glove save, dying a second.
The team started slowly not picking up Portland's dribble penetration, that is.
Was just dripping and brimming with playoff, I can't remember the fucking word.
Well, Scott, congratulations again on the win here in Game 2. Now you head back home to San Jose, where hopefully you'll have sex.
Through the week, there has been a lot of interest in the Gold Suns, and the Gold Suns, and they are going to start favourites.
Well, the Yukon Huskies are the 2014 NAACP National Champs.
This is the season that matters, and despite the fact that they've had such a tremendous amount of success during the regular season.
It's pretty simple. You know how I do it, Tina.
All right.
All right. I'm just.
Oh, hey.
I love you, Sarah. You're so pretty and beautiful. I love you.
Oh, I'm going to say thank you. It's got me red, and now I don't know what to say.
Erin Andrews has been downright perfect.
Hey, you can't depend on the Detroit media to cover the Whalers, unfortunately, but we do have the Whalers covered like a bloody blanket, or like any kind of blanket for that matter.
Pigs are reportedly running rampant in a Venice community. The Jacaranda West Country Club Village has recently reported wild hogs tearing up residents' yards.
And if you're making last-minute dinner plans, you may have a hard time getting in some of the titties in some of the city's top spots.
Can I try one of these?
Courtney, I would love to see my meat in your mouth, so I've got a burger ready to go for you.
First time I've heard that.
You'd be right to be skeptical. Thousands of additional skateboards.
This was a close race, but only for a short while. Once the votes and ballots started rolling in from, excuse me.
Do you live around here?
Yeah. Wow, you're super pretty. You want to go on a date sometime?
We're on there live right now on KTLA, awesome. Actually.
As I said, the ambulance just left, a fire truck just left, and there's a firefighter there right now, but everyone is out safely. We're live tonight.
Make his first appearance. But in this case, LaBeouf did not have that, and LaBeouf obviously, kept on moving during the course of this scenario.
Okay, now this is just the normal iPhone, is it?
This is just a normal iPhone 6. Yeah, I didn't want a bigger one.
All right, we're doing a reveal. His name's Jack.
Whoa!
Oh, good. Coming up, I'm right here in Times Square, and I know he's here somewhere, and I cannot wait for the moment I can say I met...
I think it was supposed to
No major disturbances. Everything has gone pretty smoothly. They say they've only had a couple arrests related to people who were drinking a little bit too much. Live in West Hollywood. Whoa! I'm sorry.
Good morning.
It is Thursday, March 13th. You are Marcia.
I am. I almost jumped you there. Sorry about that.
That's okay. You can jump me anytime. Not that way. Not that way. You know what I meant.
It is another soaker around western Washington, and we're going to get a look at how that will affect your morning.
I'd be happy, man. Rangers to me are a sinking ship.
And we'll check back in with Tom in just a little bit. In the meantime, that rain is definitely...
Reporter Kristen Thorne is in Smithtown in Suffolk County tonight. She continues.
We have not gotten into the worst part of this storm yet. That is to come.
a little bit later on tonight. So obviously here at the College of Charleston, they're already having a good time.
I compare winter to be the Justin Bieber of seasons. It was kind of cute and exciting when it first started out, and now it's a bit obnoxious and should probably just stay in Canada.
And I said, what are you doing running? And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact when it's dry snow, so your feet don't get wet.
We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sledding, just enjoying it. One thing, oops, that can happen.
Let's bring in Weather Channel meteorologist Mike Seidel. He's in Sugar Mountain, North Carolina. Hi, Mike.
Why?
Well, obviously, Mike, not quite ready for us, but let's turn to some other news we're following on this Saturday night.
I tell you what, you working for Marvel, the Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, you know what? I've been my mistake. You know what?
See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
That's my fault. I know that. That was my fault. My mistake. You know what?
We don't all look alike.
Flavia, you're exactly
we may be
right.
all black and famous. You are we all don't look alike.
Facebook is down. We're expecting this to, trend on Twitter any moment. Here's the screen grab we have from our newsroom where people are unfortunately having trouble getting on. I got on, but nothing's uploading. Nothing is updating. It just allowed me to send a friend request, that's all. And in all seriousness, on Twitter, I just went and checked. Right now, hashtag Facebook down, trending. Facebook says they're working on getting it fixed soon. How about that?
The panel said it welcomed the apology, but said some of the financial costs could have been avoided. Caroline, thank you.
He says what you're doing is you're doing down the departmental spending because you need to find deeper cuts in spending in government departments. So in real terms, that means spending on things like schools, on hospitals. I might give up on that.
Our royal correspondent Nicholas Ritchell has the details at Balmoral for us now. Nicholas, what does it say?
And certainly if we look at, the changing complexion of this cabinet compared to the last one, the one yesterday, and what we can see is that
Adam,
so-called
do you want to take a pause?
Yep.
Do you want to take a pause?
No,
Because they've been talking non-stop. You okay?
No, I swallowed a fly, that's all right. But I've recovered now.
I didn't make anybody stay here until 7 a.m. or 11 or whenever it is everybody finally left. I didn't make this kid pass out on my floor. People wanted to be here.
Louis Slungpugh, I hope I pronounced the last name correctly.
Yes, ma'am, it's Slungpugh.
Oh, thank you very much. What can you tell us about this? Or is it something you've ever seen before like this?
We had a pressure break around sunset, and the cherry bomb must have popped through the top of the pipe and just blew the bottom right out of it. It was either a cherry bomb or someone took a really large dump,
Are you 100% sure about that? That's
a fake call.
Oh, we lost him. I'm sorry about that. We hope to get him back.
It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me a remote after we watch the Powerball.
What did you think about the ride?
Well, it was great.
Why?
Because apparently you're spinning around, and apparently every time you get dizzy, that's all you do is get dizzy.
Is it fun?
Yeah. And I've never, ever been on live television. I never, ever be on live television.
Are you excited?
Yeah, and apparently I already went down the super slide. When I went down the one, I was scared half to death. I just freak out.
الأسواق الصاعدة هل هي بالفعل ما زالت صاعدة؟ فهي مفاتيح.
Very, very strong. West Preston in the mix, North Capark in the mix, and I think everyone's enjoying just how even and how good a league it is this year.
حاول أحد الموجودين الاقتراب من الرصيف البحري لالتقاط الصورة إلا أنه تعثر بشكل مفاجئ وسقط عن الرصيف البحري.
So I'm going to hand the microphone over to my buddy Danny here, and go Wildcats.
All right, hey Paul, get you inside. Enjoy that game. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock. Thanks so much. If you love drama, then you're a very happy person tonight. Never a dull moment with these Kings. At times it looked like it wasn't going to happen. Then an incredible moment occurred late in the second overtime against the Rangers.
Szép számmal érkeznek a további üzenetek. Idős Balázs Lajosnak születésnapja alkalmából
O povo na ponta da língua, onde é que a gente vai? Olha lá, os turistas croatas, tudo bem? Todo mundo muito simpático, todo mundo hermano aqui, pega de surpresa.
É. Vá. Như vậy thì
esse equipamento causou um curto-circuito em um transformador e o próprio sistema daí desligou esses circuitos para que a falha não se estendesse ainda mais.
Ainda há risco de ter mais algum apagão aqui em Pouso Alegre, na nossa região?
Não, o nosso produto ele é exposto.
Petrania Puswan has been there all day, so Petrania's party in full swing yet?
It is definitely in full swing. It's close to 9 o'clock and thousands of people are out here. It's like New Year's Eve out here in downtown Summerlin. A lot of people are here celebrating. Governor Brian Sandoval was even up here in this part of the valley.
Serious technical difficulties with our audio system, and for some reason this is the only audio that works right now, but we want everyone to know that we are frantically working on this situation. For some reason we are experiencing some serious technical difficulties with our audio system, and we hope you'll bear with us as we iron out this situation. But that's the thing with this morning show. You never know what to expect. But while I'm on the air here, let me tell you the latest on this situation on the Mag Mile. We have some seriously high wind gusts in the Chicago area today through 3 o'clock this afternoon.
This tops it all. This tops the fake plane crash. This tops everything.
Good afternoon from the 7 Newsroom. I'm Jacqueline Felgate. Burgemeester, wat is er nou zo bijzonder aan Zeelkampen?
Als je de mooiste... Mooiste, dat gaat niet goed. Deze kant op. Nee. Probeer.
Now, the store will remain open throughout the repairs. Police tell us they are still looking for those 8 suspects. Reporting live in Southwest Atlanta, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Angelique, thanks. Next at noon.
It will also help the country rebuild.
Gone in a split second, barely off the launch pad.
It's really a cool environment, guys. We're going to send it back to you in the toasty warm studio.
This summer, many of us will try to cool ourselves at swimming pools, maybe the river, lake, or a beach somewhere.
Not quite as hot and humid as it's going to be in the next few days, Charlie and Lou.
Oh, Carol, don't look behind you.
Now, following her victory speech, Kim asked her and her supporters to say a prayer for Gina Roberson, who remains hospitalized for a stress-related illness.
It's National Bagel Day today, and it's Bruegger Bagel's 31st birthday. So the company will give you 3 free bagels. You have to go in before 11 a.m., though, and take a coupon with you.
Okadago.
Wagadugo.
Uagadoodoo.
Oogadoogoo. Quadadoogoo. Quadadoogoo.
Oogadoogoo.
Oogadogu.
Good afternoon and apologies.
Good evening and welcome to BBC News. I'm Martine Croxall. It's 9 o'clock. I'm just going to move back to the main set. I know this has happened before, but here we are. If I sidle in, you can pretend that you haven't noticed. Here we are.
Те, кто посмелее, соревнуются в ловкости. Например, перепрыгивают эту лужу. Но не всех это получается.
The lake here is 8 feet low. We're at Captain Cove's Marina, and this should all be water.
Wow. Yeah, Jeff is stuck.
Some stuff.
Whoa!
Yeah, live television, baby. Yeah. That's how we do it. Oh, again. Oh. Okay?
Don't split your pants, honey. I'm worried about your pants.
then over here, we're waiting for those pipes to burst.
Yeah, I don't know if they.
What will it look like, though, real quick?
It'll look like something like that. Oh, jeez. That's why you wear the safety glasses.
Well, all the donations here.
Oh, there go our lights. So
We're gonna toss it back to you guys.
Annie, we're gonna have to run because our light's catching on fire. We'll catch you later.
The barn was only used for 2 weeks of the year for breeding, so it wasn't insured.
I don't want to be recorded. Like,
Oh, okay. But
this is happening. If they can walk away, I'm going to throw this back and forth.
Are you?
You can go again. I smoke a little bit a day.
But I would always forget my bag at home.
Ve Taksim'de tamamıyla hayat normale döndü.
How do the Wizards plan to defend him?
They defended him pretty well when you really think about it, and ouch, that hurt.
Richard, let me ask you the final play. Take me through it.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me.
Who was talking about you?
Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best. Or I'm going to set it for you real quick. LOB.
All right, before. And Joe, back over to you.
Tease? No, hit. No, hi. Hang on a second, guys. Are we talking about doing the story? I'm going to go when somebody tells me, am I doing a tease or are we doing the story itself?
Over the course of the next few days, right before Thanksgiving, I actually closed the complaint desk, but I'm going to have to reopen it. Hey, King, how are you? Woo! Live TV, how are you, buddy? It's not your turn yet. You have to wait one more segment, okay? Just let me do the weather. I know you're stoked. So are we. All right, let's just go to the map so we can get him off of here in a graceful fashion.
Camille, I feel like you would look very good in this. I really think you could pull it off.